Hello everyone, this is Simmons. How you guys doing? Today we're going to go through another challenging hacker rank challenge in Python, which is called mini max sum. Given five positive integers, find the minimum and maximum values that can be calculated by summing exactly four of the five integers, then print the respective minimum maximum value as a single line of two space separated two long integers. For example, we have array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minimum sum is okay, so we pretty much get rid of the biggest number. Then the maximum sum is pretty much we get rid of the sum of getting rid of the smallest number. Okay, cool. Function description, complete the maximum function in the editor. It has the following five number of five integers. Does it say how many arrays it is? Is there a limit for the array number? Is it going to be 5 for sure? Single line of integer array, 5 integers. Okay, so the value is only going to be 5, so we don't, there's no constriction that's saying, okay, it could be like 100 values. Okay, print two space separated integers on one line, the minimum sum and the maximum sum for 5 elements. Okay, print two space separated integers, minimum and sum of integers. The output can be greater than a 32-bit integer. Yeah, I don't worry about that. Okay, cool. Numbers are okay, cool. Let's see what can we do here. We definitely gonna we need a sum. We need to know, we need to initiate a sum for sure, which we don't know how much is it yet. We need to know the minimum sum. Minimum sum, we need to compare it with something with the smaller number, whichever is bigger is gonna be let's see. Flow. Let's see, maybe I got it wrong. Let me see. Let's figure it out. I think you got to compare the largest number with the smallest number, and then compare the smallest number with the largest number, right? Okay. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna do flow minus infinity. Is that the way you do it? I don't even remember. It was the negative integer thing. It was like infinite negative in present negative infinite in Python. How do I do it? Okay, yeah, I was right. Flow negative infinite. Okay, cool. And then max sum equals 0. So it's gotta be you comparing with like it's yeah. Well, we'll see. I think maximum. I think I might get it backwards, but we'll see. Here we go, and we need to. It's gonna value 5 integers. How big can be greater than? Okay, now it's the time for for loop. We gotta compare for I. Let's say so. This is gonna be value. Okay, so this is gonna be actual value because we're not doing the range thing, right? We're not comparing with index. We're looping the actual value of the array. Okay, so if value is that's a good question. Oh yeah, we assign it to sum. Okay, so we figured out the whole thing first, right? And then we compare it with the we find out which one is the smallest number, and we find out which one is the biggest number, and then we deduct it from the sum, and that is going to be our result. Okay, yeah. So we probably need some kind of a result. Oh shit, it's getting so huge. That's what she said. Okay. Okay, so let's probably need something like this. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, let's set this up. Then return up. Great. Now I got now you almost see the answer. Yeah, let's do here, return result, just in case. Here we go, plus equals value. Plus equals value. And then we're gonna have maximum if value is smaller if value is smaller than minimum value, minimum sum, smaller is smaller than minimum sum, then the minimum sum plus equals value. I might have to look this up because if value is bigger than maximum sum plus equals value, and then we have results, right? We gotta compare the results. We should have some sort of value in the maximum num and the minimum num already, and they're each gonna be the minimum number. Maybe they're the minimum number. Yeah. Okay, they should be the minimum number. Should be the minimum value. Yeah, should be the minimum value. And then we have going to oh, sorry about that. We should have can't refactor it on this thing. Maybe we'll have to still have to change it later. Let's see for now. Yeah, this is an interesting one because I mess up with my head. Here we go. Okay, now we have the minimum value and the maximum value, and all we need to do is going to be comparing minusing the minimum value out of the sum, right? So how do we do that? Sum minus minimum value. So it's going to be the biggest value. And then we can just print sum minus maximum value. We'll see. We'll see if it works. This is one of the reasons I love Python, because you can just do everything. 8 and infinity. Yeah, I definitely didn't get the value right over here. Let me take a look. 1 second. Oh, it's a comparison. Okay, cool. All right, I think I got it. So there's no if statement. So we're just gonna do a comparison between the minimum value and the value. Between the current value equals the minimum between minimum value and current value, which is in the loop in the array. And then we're gonna have maximum value, which is gonna be the max of maximum value and current value, right? So let's see what we have. Okay, we still have infinity. Why is that? The first variable is correct. The minimum value is correct. Do we need like a float of positive? Do we need that? I think it might make a difference. I don't know. Oh, now it's both infinity, so it's probably not the way I thought it was. But this one is correct. Oh, okay. I think I got this wrong. Okay, cool. Yes. Okay, now that the flow is positive, positive infinity, because this is the what I was confused at the beginning, because um, the minimum value needs, when we compare two things, right? So the minimum value is going to be a small number. So you can't compare the minimum value with an initial small value, because if we compare negative infinity with 5, the minimum value between negative infinity and 5 is going to be negative infinity. So the initialization of the minimum value is got to be positive infinite. That way, most of the value, well, every value technically will be a minimum value is guaranteed to be replaced the first time it's compared with a value, and then when the second time it loops to the next value, the current value will be comparing with the last value. That way, every time, if the next value, so for example, the first value is 1, right? So when 1 compare with positive infinity, it's the value of minimum value is going to be replaced by 1, right? And then the second time when it's compared, the value here is going to be 2, and the minimum value here is already turned into 1. So the minimum value will stay as 1. That way, it's always going to be the minimum value that you're comparing, right? And then when we minus the minimum value, it's going to be the maximum value. When we minus the maximum value, it's going to return the minimum value. Okay. Yeah, this is such a easy to be confused question, and well, I've done it a few times to crack this myself. So this is a really interesting one. If you like this content, feel free to like and subscribe, and turn on that bell sign at the corner. That way, every time I update a video, you will get a notification. I do update weekly, sometimes twice a week. So hope you guys enjoy it and have a great day.